Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're now exactly 4 weeks out from the pro debut. So 3 shows planned this year. 4 weeks out from the first show, which is is in Florida. So I'll be flying out on the 16th of June in just over 3 weeks time. So it is currently just 6:20 a.m. If you're wondering, change of scenery, I'm actually at my sister's place for a little while. So yeah, won't get into details, but I'm actually not home right now. So in case you're wondering, I'm at my sister's. I've been here for a week now, so that's where I will be most likely finishing this prep before I fly out. I'm just getting ready to go and do my fasted cardio, which is only 25 minutes still. Just because we feel like we're a little bit ahead in terms of conditioning. So Nathan hasn't increased the cardio. What do you call it? Usually by now I'm doing 45 minutes cardio, maybe even 50. But right now, 4 weeks out, still 25 minutes. So I'm gonna head to, there's a pure gym around the corner. I'm actually gonna walk there and do cardio and abs, and be back, have meal 1, have a little nap. Then I'm off to my uncle's to see my uncle, and then I'll train. There's a gym around there. I'm gonna train over there and then head back and just finish the rest of the day. Today's bank holiday in the UK. What I'll be having during my workout, so I'm gonna be having 3 scoops of Athlete Stack from ESN. Now, Athlete Stack, if you watch my last video, is a combination of all your vitamins, your vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin K, all the vitamins, essential vitamins you need. Now, this is in powder form, just in case you don't like the capsules, because I'm not a fan of capsules, taking like 8 capsules a day. So ESN have made this into a powder, and it's in the it's in the multi-fruit flavor. So I'm gonna do 3 scoops of that. 3 scoops is 1 serving, by the way, in case you're wondering why it's having 3 scoops. 3 scoops is 1 serving. Yeah, it tastes great. I mean, just a convenient way to get your vitamins in. Don't forget, if you want to purchase this, anything from the ESN, use my code MAJ. You know, the description is right there at the bottom. And also I'm gonna have 1 scoop of Elite Aminos. Now, this is a game changer, especially if you're dieting. You want to make sure you're retaining muscle and fullness, especially with the low calories and stuff like that. So this has just got a bunch of EAAs in there, electrolytes, leucine, all that good stuff. This is in the blue raspberry flavor. So, you know, 1 scoop of that. Yeah. At this point of prep, 4 weeks out, it is starting to get really, really tough now. Even sitting here, I'm absolutely exhausted. Putting my socks on this morning was a chore. Just walking, everything just feels really tough. But you know, this is what it is like when you're 4 weeks out of a show. Especially when you're lean, because the body's asking for food constantly and you have to restrict yourself. And also you gotta train hard. So I'll see if I can share some sort of physique update at some point in the video. But yeah, that is it for now. I'm gonna head off to the gym to do my cardio and abs. It's pure gym, so there's no posing room in there. It's not a bodybuilding gym, so I'm gonna be at a proper bodybuilding gym later on. In terms of the shows, I feel like I've got no idea what to expect for my pro debut, but you know I'm putting in the work, and the goal obviously is to get to the Olympia. But I have to win the pro debut, which will be a dream. I feel like with my physique, as long as I come in razor sharp, I will be right up there, just because of my symmetry and my shape and my muscle bellies. The only thing that would make me get a good placing or good scene will be condition. So that's why we're working extra hard to really bring that condition in. And compared to the pro qualifier, my last show, the way I look right now is how I looked one day out from that show. And I'm like, I don't know, 5 pounds heavier now compared to that show. So improvements are definitely there, 100%. It's just about nailing it on the day. So just gotta keep digging. All right. Alright, that's 25 minutes done, guys. I'm just warming down now. I like to do a little warm down, just to get my heart rate back to reset instead of just jumping up the stairs. So I am absolutely exhausted, man. The pain. If you want to be a bodybuilder, you gotta embrace the pain, man. I always say we're psychopaths because this is so hard, but we love it. Crazy, right? All right. Anyway, I'm gonna head off here and then do some abs. Okay guys, so just gone past 10 a.m. Meal one now. You saw earlier I was making it, so it's 70 grams of ESN rice pudding, 30 grams of whey, cinnamon honey cereal. This flavor is absolutely banging. And 3 old eggs, some berries, bananas. So 50 gram berries, 50 gram bananas, and then I'm gonna add the final boss, I call it, flavor powder. Dark cookies, salted caramel flavor. If you're not, I don't know if you can see it, but if you're not using this on your oats, your cream of rice, your rice pudding, your Greek yogurt, like, you are missing out. And make sure you get these bad boys. I mean, you don't have to get this flavor. There's like 10 other flavors on the ESN website. Don't forget to use my code for any ESN product. So I'm gonna sprinkle this on top. All right, guys. So I just hit a couple rounds of posing. As you guys know, well, if you don't know, it's exhausting. So especially when you're tired and hungry. So I just did 4 rounds. What I tried to do is hit each pose and hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, a couple rounds. So that's why I'm out of breath. So usually what I do, I'll usually start with my legs. Now I teach posing classes, by the way. So if you're interested, send me a DM on Instagram. So always start from the ground up. So what I tend to do is start from the ground and hit. I'm gonna hit most muscular right now, and then I'll show you basically my technique. So I usually start from the ground, legs in, deep breath, exhale. So I'm breathing through my teeth, okay? That's the technique. If you hold your breath in the pose, you might gas out or you might just faint. So make sure you're breathing. I know it's hard, but you gotta practice it. I'm gonna hit side chest now. Same way. Feet set. Deep breath. Exhale. Okay, and then probably hit back double. Same way, feet set, glutes and hamstrings in, deep breath. 1, 2. Okay, so that's just a demonstration. So here's the full posing round of each pose. So. Okay guys, so this is 9 for meal 2, which is chicken and rice, 165 grams of chicken, and then 170 grams of chicken, 165 grams of rice. And in here is my post-workout meal, which is again rice, pudding and whey. And then my intra will be, I've got some aminos in there, and then also isoclare, which is whey protein as well, isolate. So that's tropical punch flavor, and you can see it. This is one of the best sellers on the ESN website. This is a whey isolate, which is like a fruit kind of juice kind of flavor. So I'm gonna drink that during the workout, and then because I have to head out now, I'm gonna eat this in the car while I'm driving. I know that's not safe, but I'm gonna be on the motorway, so it's a straight road. I'm pressed for time, and then this will be post workout, right after the training. Right after training in the gym. So, all right, heading out to see my uncle now in Raleigh. So I'll catch you guys next one. All right, so about to train now. I just got to the gym, so I'm gonna start with, today's a back day, by the way. I'm gonna start with 3-4 sets of pullovers, just to get my lats warmed up. That's my back day ritual that I do before. That's what I do for both back days. So we're gonna do 4 sets on there, and then we're gonna head over to, I don't know, some rows, pull downs, and some seated row. And that's it, so enjoy the workout. Oh, all right, guys. So that is back day done. So I actually saw one of my friends here, another ESN athlete. So he helped me film some of the sets. He didn't want to be in the vlog. He's shy. So yeah, about to have my post-workout meal that you saw earlier, which was rice pudding and whey. And then when I get home, I got one more meal, which is chicken and rice, and then I head to bed. So rinse, repeat. That is the life of a day-in life of a bodybuilder on prep 4 weeks out. Everything's the same really, apart from the training. So if today's back day, tomorrow's chest. Nothing much. As I said, I'm only in Stockhouse today because I came to see my uncle who lives around the corner from here. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then head home, and then I got one more meal. So yeah. All right. All right, guys. So final meal of the day. 106 65 grams of jasmine rice, 170 grams of chicken breast. Last meal of the day, and we do this again tomorrow. So that is the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. 4 weeks out. Let's go.